All right, here we go. Today we have legendary comedian and actor Cheech Marin of the legendary Cheech and Chong.
Hey.
Welcome to Vlad TV.
Ray, hi.
Man, listen, I'm a long time fan of your work.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, man. From your movies to your comedy albums to everything you've done all these years, man. Truly an honor to sit down and talk to you today.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I've been thinking about the records lately. You know, people don't even know what records are anymore. So it's really nostalgic for me.
Well, it's your first time here. I want to start in the very beginning.
Okay.
So you were born and raised in East LA.
I was born and raised in South Central LA.
Okay.
My parents were born in East LA. But for some reason, we ended up in South Central, and then half that and half in the San Fernando Valley, Granada Hills.
Okay. Well, I mean, later on when you had the song Born in East LA, I assume because you were born in East LA.
That's the creativity, I think, that's where that came in.
Got it. Okay, so what was LA like in the 50s and 60s?
In the 50s, it was pretty cool. You know, they had different sections, and the valley was opening up. So everybody kind of started drifting towards that way. And so, but LA was pretty good. I mean, in South Central where I would live, it was like, I don't know, 94% black. And then we moved from there to Granada Hills, which was 150% white. And so it was, one day everybody was black and the next day everybody was white. How do this work?
Okay, and your nickname, Cheech, short for Chicharron?
Yeah, Chicharron. When I came from the hospital, home from the hospital, I was like, like little babies are all kind of curled up. And my Uncle Bono said, he looked in the crib and he said, "Ay, parece un chicharrón." I said, "Looks like a little chicharrón, curled up." And so that became my name in the family because my family has like 27 nicknames. And so that was my first one.
Okay, and your parents are Mexican.
My parents were born in Los Angeles as well. Mm-hmm. All my grandparents are Mexican, from Mexico, different parts.
Okay, so you grew up in this Mexican family, but you don't really speak fluent Spanish yourself, right?
I speak better Spanish now than I did before, yeah.
Okay, but back then you didn't really speak Spanish that much.
No, I heard Spanish very well, though.
Okay.
Because when I started, I came to the point where I said, I'm almost there. I can understand everything everybody's saying, but because I don't practice it every day. So I decided to use an effort to increase that. So I started going to Costa Rica a lot and staying down there for like a month or two at a time. So I was forced to speak Spanish every day if I wanted to eat or, anything else. And so I did that.
Okay, so you're growing up in LA.
Yeah.
After moving to Granada Hills, and you go to Catholic school at one point.
Yeah, good old Catholic school.
Okay, and you actually wanted to be a priest at one point.
Doesn't everybody?
No.
Oh, news to me. Everybody in my family, because we all went to Catholic school, and they jam that into you every chance they get. The teachers, and many members of my family are clergy.
Aha. Okay. I mean, during that time, during high school, were you a relatively good kid, or were you getting in trouble and so forth?
No, I was a really good kid. My dad was a policeman, LAPD, and so I liked living rather than dying. So I didn't do anything that would make me die. And no, it was, I don't know how to explain it. It was just good. The family was really good, but I learned Spanish more in my 40s than before. I understood perfectly what everybody was saying, but my pronunciation, my speech wasn't good, so I worked on that. And now I can say sí and no, so everything.
The no was pretty easy though, because that's the same in English. But
no, it wasn't.
Okay, and I mean, during high school, were you the class clown, the funny guy, or did that kind of come later?
Yeah, no, I was always the class clown because I came from a very funny family. And everybody in my family was very quick-witted, very smart, and very funny. And so if you wanted to get any time at the dinner table, you had to have like a tight 5 minutes, that you could pull out at any time.
Okay, so you graduate high school and you go to San Fernando Valley State College, which is now Cal State Northridge.
Uh-huh.
And how was that experience like?
Oh, it was great. It was, being Catholic and then going just to Catholic school from the fourth grade on, you're just around kind of that family, and so when it got into the wider world, wow, this was a very eye opening. I'd never met any Jewish people ever in my life, because we're all black, all white. And so when I got to college, there was a lot of Jewish kids there, and we became friends very, very quickly, especially the girls, because they're only human, and so we got along really well, and that was a great experience. It was a real eye opener to a wider world, that existed out there.
Okay, was it in college when you first started smoking weed?
Yeah, actually, yeah. It never crossed my mind before. Actually, I think they had invented weed like about 2 weeks before I did this. Kind of. It was. I came home from a party. I came home from my apartment, and there was a party going on. My other roommates were doing. It was really smoke filled, and everybody. And I said, "Hey, what's going on here?" And my friend Jerry handed me this joint, and I said, "What's this?" And so I said, "It's weed." I said, "What? It's marijuana." I said, "Oh, okay. Well, what do I do?" Here, just take a big puff and hold it in. Okay, I could do that. Big puff, hold it in, passed it around. By the time the joint came around, I was high. And I said, and I looked at that joint and said, and what else have they been lying about?
Okay, I mean, at that point, did you know that weed was going to be a big part of your life, or?
No, it was just a fun thing that you didn't tell anybody about, because it was little illegal at that point. It was a lot illegal at that point. Nobody, I mean, you knew everybody that smoked weed in your group, which was like two other guys, So.
Okay, yeah, I mean, during that time, wasn't it like movies like Reefer Madness were coming out that said if you smoked weed, you would kill your whole family? And
No, my father said, if you smoke weed, I'll kill you. Okay, I believed him, So.